Nobody wants mice in their house. They're not cute like the ones in cartoons. Mice are a real problem. These rodents can cause damage, spread diseases, and contaminate your food. Don't let them move in. You need to mouse-proof your home. This means taking steps to make your home unattractive to mice. It also means making it impossible for them to get inside. Mice can squeeze through tiny holes. They can climb almost anything. Once inside, they breed quickly. This can turn into a big headache very fast. Preventing mice from entering your home is the best way to avoid these problems. It's much easier to prevent mice than to get rid of them. Trust me on this one. I've seen it all on homes. Mouse-proofing might seem like a big job, but it's worth it. It will save you time, money, and stress in the long run. Let's get started on making your home a no-go zone for mice. Mice are resourceful. They can squeeze through openings the size of a dime. That's about 18 millimeters. You need to inspect your home carefully. Look for any potential entry points. Start with the foundation. Check for cracks and gaps. Mice can climb, so don't forget to look up high too. Examine windows and doors. Make sure they close tightly. Look for gaps around pipes and wires. These are easy entry points for mice. Vents and crawl spaces are other common entry points. Make sure they are properly sealed. Don't forget about your roof. Check for damaged shingles or openings around vents. Mice are good climbers and can easily access your roof. Once you've identified potential entry points, it's time to seal them up. Remember, a mouse only needs a tiny opening to get inside. Be thorough in your inspection and don't overlook any potential entry points. Sealing gaps and cracks is crucial to keep mice out. Use materials that mice can't chew through, like steel wool and caulk. Steel wool is great for filling larger gaps. Stuff it tightly into the opening. Mice can't chew through steel wool. Caulk is ideal for sealing smaller cracks and crevices. Use a good quality silicone-based caulk. It's weather-resistant and long-lasting. When applying caulk, make sure to completely fill the gap. Smooth it out with your finger for a tight seal. For doors and windows, install door sweeps and weather stripping. This will block any drafts and prevent mice from slipping through. Check existing weather stripping for wear and tear. Replace it if necessary. Don't forget about utility openings. Seal around pipes and wires with caulk or expanding foam. Cover vents and crawl spaces with heavy-duty mesh. Make sure the mesh is securely fastened. Remember, mice are persistent. They will keep looking for a way in. Use strong, durable materials to seal any openings. Regular inspections and maintenance are key to keep your home mouse-proof. Mice are attracted to food sources. Your pantry is like a five-star restaurant for them. You need to make it less appealing. Store all your food in airtight containers. This includes dry goods like cereal, pasta, and rice. Don't forget about pet food. Store it in sealed containers too. Keep your counters and floors clean of crumbs. Wipe down surfaces regularly. Mice can survive on very little food. Even a few crumbs can attract them. Take out the trash regularly. Use trash cans with tight-fitting lids. Store trash bags outside in sealed bins. This will prevent mice from being attracted to your home by food smells. Pay attention to spills. Clean them up immediately. Don't leave dirty dishes in the sink overnight. Wash them or put them in the dishwasher. A clean kitchen is a less inviting kitchen for mice. Remember, mice have a keen sense of smell. By properly storing food and keeping your kitchen clean, you'll make your home far less attractive to these unwanted guests. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, mice may still find a way in. If you're dealing with a mouse problem, traps can help. There are several types of mouse traps available. Snap traps are a classic choice. They're effective and inexpensive. Bait them with peanut butter, chocolate, or cheese. Glue traps are another option. They trap mice with a sticky adhesive. However, glue traps can be messy and inhumane. Live traps allow you to capture mice without harming them. You can then release them outside. But relocation can be stressful for mice, and they might not survive. When choosing a trap, consider the location and the severity of the infestation. If you have children or pets, choose traps carefully. Place them in areas where children and pets can't access them. Remember, traps are just one part of a mouse control strategy. You also need to address the reasons why mice are attracted to your home in the first place. Using traps and baits safely is crucial. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions. Wear gloves when handling traps, especially glue traps. Wash your hands thoroughly after handling traps or baits. Place traps in areas where you've seen mouse activity. Look for droppings, gnaw marks, or footprints. Place traps perpendicular to walls. Mice tend to run along walls. Keep traps out of reach of children and pets. Consider using tamper-resistant bait stations. These stations protect children and pets from accessing the bait. Never use poison baits without professional guidance. Poisons can be dangerous to children, pets, and wildlife. If you're using poison baits, monitor them closely. Dispose of them properly. Remember, safety should always be your top priority when using traps and baits. By following these tips, you can help control mice while keeping your family and pets safe. Mice are attracted to clutter. It provides them with hiding places and nesting materials. A clean and organized home is less appealing to mice. Reduce clutter in your home, especially in storage areas. Don't forget about your yard. Keep your grass trimmed and remove any debris. Store firewood at least 20 feet away from your house. Mice can nest in wood piles. Regular cleaning is essential for mouse-proofing. Vacuum frequently to remove crumbs and food particles. Pay attention to areas where mice are likely to hide. This includes under furniture, appliances, and behind cabinets. Don't forget about your garage. Keep it clean and organized. Store items in sealed containers whenever possible. Mice can squeeze into very small spaces, so don't underestimate their ability to find shelter. Remember, a clean home is a less hospitable environment for mice. Section 8. When to call in the pros, recognizing pest control needs. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, you may need professional help. If you have a large infestation or if your efforts haven't been successful, it's time to call in the pros. Pest control professionals have the experience and tools to deal with mice effectively. They can also identify any underlying issues that may be contributing to the infestation. Signs you may need professional help include seeing mice during the day, finding droppings in multiple areas, noticing a strong, musky odor, discovering gnaw marks on furniture or wiring, and traps not catching any mice. Don't wait until the problem becomes overwhelming. Contact a reputable pest control company as soon as you suspect a mouse infestation. Remember, professional pest control can save you time, money, and stress in the long run. Section 9. Maintaining the defense ongoing mouse-proofing strategies. Mouse-proofing is not a one-time task, it's an ongoing process. Once you've sealed your home and addressed any existing infestations, you need to remain vigilant. Inspect your home regularly for any new gaps or cracks. Pay attention to areas where you've had problems in the past. Weather stripping and caulk can deteriorate over time. Replace them as needed. Continue to practice good sanitation habits. Keep your home clean and clutter-free. Store food properly and dispose of trash regularly. Be mindful of changes in your environment. Construction in your neighborhood or extreme weather conditions can drive mice indoors. Remember, prevention is key. By staying proactive and maintaining your mouse-proofing efforts, you can help keep your home mouse-free. Section 10. A final word: securing your home and peace of mind. Mouse-proofing your home is an essential part of home maintenance. It's about protecting your investment, your health, and your peace of mind. By taking the necessary steps to deter mice, you can avoid the hassle and expense of dealing with an infestation. Remember, it's always easier to prevent a problem than to fix it. Don't wait until you have a mouse problem to take action. By following the tips and tricks outlined in this guide, you can make your home less inviting to mice and enjoy a clean, healthy, and pest-free living environment. Section 11. Taking action. Your next steps for a mouse-free home. Now that you know the importance of mouse-proofing and how to do it effectively, it's time to take action. Don't wait until you have a mouse problem. Start by inspecting your home for potential entry points. Seal any gaps and cracks with caulk or steel wool. Store your food properly and keep your home clean and clutter-free. If you suspect you have a mouse problem, consider setting traps or contacting a pest control professional. Remember, mouse-proofing is an ongoing process. By following these steps and remaining vigilant, you can keep your home mouse-free and enjoy peace of mind.